Things have been going really well, guys. I have made more sales this month than last month. Things are growing nice and steady every month now, making good commissions. I've made more commissions for the BF Scalper course, and then become more consistent. The new promotion for the new course, I've made £200 here, which is about $240 in commissions. You can see here the clicks are coming in nicely every single day, which means I'm making money while I sleep. My response rate to my emails is going through the roof. I'm getting more commissions here every single week, and subscribers are replying to me and asking questions, which is wonderful. I've also been accepted to the YouTube affiliate, what's it called? The YouTube partner program. So I've now got AdSense running on my channel. I'm also eligible for the supers and sort of getting tips and so on. And I can also now create a membership on my YouTube channel to start earning commissions that way as well. My list is growing faster and faster and faster. Every single day I'm getting free leads coming in every single day. Sometimes as many as 6 or 7 per day coming in, and everything's looking grand. I've also hit some huge challenges, guys. In the last month, my laptop has completely frozen up. I'm creating videos on the UK time zone, so I have to stay up until like sort of 9, 10, 11, 12 at night every night to make videos, which is not ideal. My monetization for my channel is stagnant because of the fact that most of it is copyrighted, due to the fact that I'm recording using a third-party video feed. My stats have tanked completely in the toilet. I want to cover that in great detail in this section here, so keep watching, okay? It's so important. Yet despite all these challenges, everything is going much better than I can possibly imagine, because most people after 6 months have nothing. Most people have quit after 6 months, but for me right now, my earnings are increasing every month. And the best part is guys, the emails I'm sending out, like for example here, for this course here, I've only got 2 emails. Two emails sending out, and that's it. I'm generating 3, 4, or 5 clicks per day going to my link, and I'm starting to make commissions every single day, and it's fantastic, right? It's such a simple thing. It's just kiss, guys, kiss. Despite the fact that I have been half-assing it, I've missed so many targets. I've barely followed most of the tasks inside here because I've been too busy, too distracted, too whatever. But that's exactly why I've got this here, so that you can do it. It's despite you being so busy with your family, your children, your pets, your health, your money worries, your full-time job. Despite this, you can still earn money online if you follow what I show you here. So let me dive in here and show you exactly what's happening. I want to talk you through all the challenges and the future, what the future holds for me on this channel, and I'll keep showing you what to do, okay? Alrighty guys, so let me go into a great detail here about what's been happening. There's been huge ups and downs. I've got some fantastic results. I've got some really bad, tragic news, and I've also got lots of drama to share with you. And I love this because every time I do any kind of case study, it just goes to show again and again and again how well my trading works if you have the maturity to want to succeed and to see it through to the long term. So now I have effectively completed this 6-month case study. I've completed week 25 and 26, and I've also completed the graduation part here as well. Now, inside the week 25 and 26, where I left the last time, I'm basically just creating some promotions here. I've created one with a hype email and a simple automation, and that's it, okay? And you can see here, if I go in here, you can see I've only got one hype email, and then 2 promotional emails, and that's it, end of. I added no bonus, I've done no copywriting, I've barely got any kind of I've barely put any effort into this apart from making one video, and that's it, right? It took me maybe an hour and a half tops to create the promotions for this product. So I've put no effort in whatsoever. I have no bonus, I have no sort of juiciness to make it more attractive, yet I've still made 2 sales here. So I've made £200 in commissions, which is roughly about sort of $240, okay? And you can see clicks coming in here every single day. So now this here as well, I'm making commissions while I sleep. Now imagine if I put some more effort into it. Imagine if I added a bonus. Imagine if I added more incentives to make people want to buy. This would here go up and up and up and up, and I can make commissions every day for this training, okay? So what's been happening the last few weeks? Well, I've encountered a major problem, but this here it's a really good thing because it's not a problem. It's just a challenge, and for me, it's great because when I'm doing this case study here, I want things to go wrong. I want everything to go as wrong as possible, so I can show you the beauty, the sexiness, the awesomeness of having an evergreen traffic source, an evergreen business. So here you can see my stats here for the last 90 days. You can see that, do you remember in the last update where we were around about here, around about the 23rd of October, and my view count was going up, my watch time was going through the roof, I was about to be monetized, everything's looking beautiful, right? But at this time here, I don't know if you watched any of the videos I created for this channel, but I mentioned more, I mentioned, sorry guys, my internet's a bit slow. It turns out it's not my internet, it's my computer. My laptop, there's something wrong with it where the processor or the hard drives can't keep up. And it's grindingly slow, which is why this update is so delayed as well, because there's been days when I can't do anything. Luckily today, I've cleared up my hard drive and I've done some few things to it. It seems to be working okay now, but it still has a bit of a lagging problem. So that means that in the last month here, you can see I've only created 3 videos, 1, 2, 3. Okay, since the sort of the 23rd, 24th, the last update when I did an update for you guys, I've only created these 3 videos. That's it. Okay, so that means my view count has dropped considerably, and this is where the winners are separated from the losers. Okay, because the beginner, I kid you not, almost every student I've ever had, who has seen a modicum of success like this here, the second the view count drops, they enter a massive, long, whingy, self-pitying parade, because all they look at is the view count. Oh my God, it's dropping. Oh my God, I'm a loser. I can't do this anymore. I've done something wrong. What's going on, Philip? And it's your fault. It's the training's fault. It's YouTube's fault. No, it's the universe's fault, right? They start whinging and bitching, complaining, and looking for any reason to justify it. Okay. And they forget to look at the logic behind this. Okay, so this horse racing niche I have here, it's a micro niche. It's a very small subsection of males in the UK only between the age of 35 and 55. Okay, simply because that's just the demographic for this particular niche, and there are only sort of maybe I don't know 100,000 people doing it, maybe a bit more, but there's not that many. And so that means that any video I have, you can see here the best video I had was this one here. Where is it here? This one here. Okay, this is the video here that sort of drove all the full momentum, as it were, when I was doing the watch hours and so on. Okay, so you can see it's starting to flatline now. Okay, that's because it's still getting views, which is fantastic, but it is flatlining because that initial boom spurt is now gone and has reached the majority of the audience. It will keep growing, and you can see it's got 139 views in the last 48 hours, which is great, but the vast majority of that oomph is now gone. Okay, and so every single video you ever create will have a lifeline, and that's what's happening here, where I had a really good spurt, I had a really nice boost there, but then of course in the following days here, the videos I created here, the follow-up videos were still very good, but they were part of a different playlist that weren't particularly sort of sexy and fun. They were more geeky and detailed, which meant that the view count and the watch time dropped because the intent behind those videos were different from them before. Okay, and so if you couple that with the fact that I just stopped making videos because my computer is just frozen, it meant that things will tail off a bit. But here is why this is so powerful, guys. Look at what's happened to my list. It's continued to grow. Strange that, isn't it? Right? If I scroll down here, you can see every day. Right, 3 leads yesterday, day before yesterday, 4 leads, day before that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 leads there, day before, only 1, day before, 1, 2, day before, 1, 2, right? So you can see the list is growing every single day. Now, this means that I'm basically getting free leads, highly targeted leads every single day. And here's what you can see with this promotion here, right? Even though my business is slowing down, yet my commissions are increasing. If you go here and look at my stats here, Canva has really cool sort of, you can use the graphs and so on. You can see, I figured I'll show you this. You can see here, right, every month my commissions are growing. That's odd, isn't it? That's very strange, but my stats are dropping. Well, that's because I've got an evergreen business. It's targeted, it's tailored, right? It's specific, which means that even when things go wrong for you, you still grow in some way or another. But beginners Beginners will only look at vanity. They only look at the view count and go, oh, why the view count's dropping? The view count's dropping. Oh my God, right? And start panicking, and this is a massive self-pitying parade. Whereas professionals like me, we look at the cross spectrum. We look at everything, what's happening everywhere else. And when this happens, we look at the content and we can quickly see, well, that's why my view count dropped. So it's okay because it was purposeful and my content changed, and I was completing a playlist. I was doing something else. Okay. And that's why it's so powerful. So it's so important for you guys to understand this. Also, I've been accepted to the affiliate program. Okay? Yet this hasn't gone to plan either, because there's one problem here I have, is that when you go to content, you can see where it says monetization. See here? You'll notice that most of these videos, if I zoom in here, most of these videos say ineligible. So you see, most of my videos that have the most views are ineligible for video monetization. Again, very simple reason, guys, is because of copyright. Because here, the one thing that happens is when I record a video, because it's horse racing, I often will have an overlay of a horse race on the video. And of course, that tiny little video, even though it's only 1 minute long, 2 minutes long, it's copyrighted by the racing companies, which means that I can't monetize those videos on my channel. So I'm going to have to find a way of getting around that, because you can see here, if I scroll down to my, so if I go back here again, change by the date actually, you can see most of my newer videos, ineligible, 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 right, ineligible, right, down here, ineligible, 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 and so on, right? So it means that most of my videos are not eligible to be monetized, okay, which is fine. Another setback, another challenge, but now I know what to do. So in the next videos, whenever I get my computer fixed, what I will be doing is, I'll still be using the overlay of the image or the video of the racehorses, the race course track, but I'll be trying to grey out certain areas so that the copyright software doesn't pick up on it. Okay, so that way people can still see what I'm doing, and I can still get monetized and actually get paid for the videos. Okay, and of course some of them are already being monetized, which is great. Now, unfortunately, it hasn't shown up any earnings yet because it's only been a day or so since I actually started. You can see the data is processing, but you know, if I earn I don't know, $2-3 a day, again, that's another $100 a month, which will add into my overall figure here. Okay, so again, you can see, guys, see how things are all about perspective. Okay, that's all it is, perspective. You can see here as well in my inbox, I've made some more commissions here from the BF Scalper course. Now, unfortunately, this is where some tragic news have come in, which forces me to be adaptable, which forces me to adjust, right? Is the fact that the course creator of this course here has had some very bad news from his doctor. He has potentially terminal cancer. He was supposed to go in for an operation last week, but the cancer has spread. And so for him, the news looks, to be honest, quite bleak. I really hope that he does recover. I really hope his chemo goes well. But of course, this means that for me, in terms of going forward, I now have to readjust and to most likely find a different product to promote, which means that for my promotion here at the start of my automation, I will have to change that. Again, you know, obviously for me, a pain in the ass, because it means I have to change things. You know, it's very, very tragic for the course creator, but that's life. You know, business changes. You have to be flexible. You have to be willing and able to move around. Otherwise, you're just going to get stuck. And the beauty here is the fact that by following this action plan, this plan here, regardless of what happens, it means that you have an evergreen business. And you can see there are always challenges. I'm monetized, but I'm not really monetized. My channel stats have tanked completely, yet I'm making more money than ever, and my list is growing faster and faster and faster. I have been completely decimated by my inconsistency of my channel. If I go back here to the last... If I go back here to when I started the case study, when was it, the 1st of May? Yeah, I think so, 1st of May until now, okay? I have been decimated by the fact that I've been so inconsistent with my content, right? It's sporadic. I have no buffer. I have nothing, right? I've been just erratic and random, okay? But, you know, I'm traveling. And also, one thing, guys, that's I don't think I've already mentioned, is the time difference. So for me to trade these races, I have to trade on the UK time zone, which means I have to sit up until 9, 10, 11, 12 at night to trade these races. And of course, again, that causes problems because if I'm busy or sleeping, I can't do it, okay? So there's always these challenges, right? Doesn't matter what you do, where, how, when. But you can see here, despite me being inconsistent, things are moving. Despite me having a very lackluster approach to this here, is moving forward. Despite me doing the bare minimum to complete these tasks here, is moving forward. Despite the fact that for this course here, my review page and so on for this course is lackluster. Or, lackluster a bit strong. But this is all there is. Just one single page. Headline, video, that's it. A short review, that's it. There's no bonus. There's nothing there, right? Yet, boom. $240 in commissions, right? And you can see the clicks are coming in here. And it only took me a week to get those sales. And so if I can keep these clicks here, as of 2, 3, 4 clicks a day coming in via my automation, what do you think is going to happen? Do you think these commissions will keep coming? Hell yes, of course they will. And the beauty is I've only got 2 promotions running inside my automation here. That's it. I've got the opening one for the BF Scalper course, and then one further down here, and that's it. Nothing else. Nothing else. And there's only 2 emails being sent with the resend. So what do you think is going to happen over the course of the next 6 months, next year, 2 years? Do you think these numbers will keep rising? Hell yes, right? What do you think will happen once I've got 10, 15, 20 promotions inside automation running continuously in the background? What do you think will happen if I took a day and spent more time on this review here, added a few bonuses, gave them more reason to join? Do you think the conversion rate will increase? Hell yes. Okay, and this is what this is all about, and that's what I talk about here inside the graduation call. And the graduation training of the 180-day plan is the fact that if you want to be the 1% marketer, the ones basically the ones who make money are the ones who are the 1%. All right, you have to go back and refine, and then you go back here again, start in week 1 and 2, and do the same again, rinse and repeat, refine things, go back with a new perspective of now you know what you're doing, go back and do it again. Okay, refine it. And this is what most people don't want to do. They aren't willing to do it, despite the fact that, guys, in the last 6 months I've been half-assing it, partly on purpose, partly by circumstance, partly because I'm a nomad, I'm traveling, partly because of all these challenges of time zones, the laptop, things not going my way. And guess what, guys? I am busy as hell with Tao. Okay, I've got stuff going on. So yes, I've been half-assing it, but that's the beauty. I've done it specifically because that's what this plan is about. You are busy. Right? This plan is designed for you, right? Because you are busy. You have a full-time job, so you're distracted. You probably have shiny object syndrome, so you're distracted. You probably have children, money worries, debt problems, God knows what. So many things going on. So it means that you can implement this training and still get tangible results, even if you half-ass it. Okay? This is why I did this case study. This is why I showed you this here, because it's so important for you to understand that if you have the perspective of knowing that whatever happens over the course of the next 6 months, next year, 2 years, as long as you keep moving forward, things will continue to grow if you know where to look for it. If you only follow the view count, then I'm sorry, you are a moron, and you have to change your viewpoint on that, because the view count doesn't mean anything. Look, my view count has gone from 2,000 a day to only 300 a day. Okay, it's almost a tenth less than it was before, yet my profits are going up and up. How do you explain that, right? And this is what I'm trying to get at here. And this here, this graph here is only for sales. What do you think my experience level is doing? What do you think my perspective level is doing? What do you think my implementation skills are doing? What do you think my overall sort of skill set as a marketer is doing? What do you think my understanding of email marketing is doing? What do you think my understanding of open rates is doing? What do you think my understanding of my audience is doing based on the hundreds of comments I've had here so far? What do you think is happening here with the constant flow of comments coming in? Do you think I'm learning from my audience or not? What do you think is happening when I am posting these quizzes and so on here on the community wall? What do you think is happening here? Where's that quiz gone? See it somewhere. Here, 103 votes. What do you think is happening here? Do you think I'm increasing my chance of success or lowering it? For every video I create, do you think I'm increasing my loyalty to my audience or reducing? Okay, that's what you need to ask yourself. If you're looking only at the view count and going, oh, the view count's dropping, right? You are a moron, and you have to stop doing that to yourself, okay? Because it's delusional, it's mental, right? And you're only crippling your progress because you forget to look at the bigger picture, okay? And that's the only thing that matters in business, the bigger picture. Where are you going and what's happening? And I can look back here on my content and critique it 1,000 different ways. I've made so many mistakes. I couldn't keep track. Okay, but that's the journey. That is the business part. And so now going forward, I have some big challenges ahead of myself here because what do I do from here? Well, because now it's just rinse and repeat. Because so if I think back now, okay, I need to develop my automation further. I need more products to promote. I need to offer more value. I need to give more freebies away. I need to most likely, depending on what happens to Stuart, the guy who created this course here, I really hope he pulls through. But the chances are the next year or two for him are going to be very, very, very traumatic. And so I can't, his priority won't be the course, right? Which is completely fair and fine. It shouldn't be. It should be with his family and his dog and his friends and so on. And so I need to rethink this promotion here. And also so I don't send more traffic his way, because I'm sure the last thing he wants is more customers to deal with, right? And so that's another challenge. I need to find a different course. So I need to heavily develop this automation here to get more clicks going to sales pages. This promotion here for the Carl's course, I can do much better. Right, I can do a much better page here. I can do much more in-depth review. I can add bonuses and so on. That takes time. And also I need to refine my own strategy here in terms of the content. What kind of content am I creating? Why? And I need to become more consistent. I need to create more videos consistently. And I also need to listen to my audience here and engage them more and find out what they want. I need to create a course for this business. Okay, that takes time. Okay. And so on and so on and so on. I need to figure out this whole the monetization thing, because I've got so many videos that are copyrighted that I need to find a way around that, so I can obviously play by the rules. But at the same time, I want to earn AdSense revenue, right? Which will start coming in the next few days, in the next day or so. And of course, so you can see, guys, I've got ample challenges. I've got so many things going on. But despite all this, despite everything going wrong, I've got no buffer. I have not been sticking clearly to the one video per week thing, because it's been sporadic. I've had long periods, like long periods. So out of these 26 weeks, I must have at least 10 weeks where I've created no content because I've been traveling or I've been busy or my computer just froze up, right? There's always something happening, always. And this here is beautiful because it means that it's replicated exactly to your life, because you're going to have the same problem. Okay, and this is why this is so important, and this is why, if you haven't watched it so far, get this through your skull. Nothing will go your way. That's just business. And the difference between a winner and a loser is the loser will go, oh, it's all none of my fault. It's, oh, my computer's broken, and this is broken, and this happening. It's not my fault, and this. Start looking for any reason. It's my boss's fault. It's my money's fault. It's my this problem. Blah blah blah. Whatever. Always looking for something to justify them stopping. Whereas the winner goes, okay, well, last week wasn't ideal, but I'm going to keep going because I know I'm onto something good here, and things are happening, things are growing, my list is growing, my earnings are growing, something's happening, and that's good enough for me, okay? And so, guys, with that in mind, this here concludes this case study. I will be doing another update to kind of summarize everything in a much shorter form, because tragically, most people haven't got the patience to watch these videos, even though I'm literally showing you exactly what to do, right? And if you made it this far, comment below. Check all the comments and you'll see very, very few. So if this video here gets 500 views, you might only get like 3 or 4 comments, because most people never get this far because they haven't got the patience. Think how tragic that is. Start the comment below. How tragic is it that people haven't got the patience to watch success and to become successful? Start the comment below with something like that, and you'll see how very few comments there are. And you'll notice that if you do that, you are now in that 1% bracket who have the patience to actually watch through my videos and understand what it truly takes to become a success. Okay? So, guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate you. And please do come inside to Tao and make sure you jump inside and continue through the action plan here in the Marketing Academy. And you can build a simple, evergreen, sustainable business that continues to grow even while you sleep. Okay? Cheers, guys.